Hi, today we're taking a closer look at the wattle stitch, W-A-T-T-L-E. And so this stitch pattern makes a great little textured field of stitches. It's a very easy pattern. It's a one row repeat, and let's get to it. So the instructions tell us to make a chain, a beginning chain that is a multiple of 3 plus 2 plus 1. So it needs 3 chains to make one repeat of the pattern, and then the extra 2 are for the symmetry on the other end of the row, and then a 1 is for the turning chain. So let's see how many I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a multiple of 3. That means 4 repeats. 12, then 2 more for the symmetry on the other end of the row, plus 1 more for the turning chain. So a multiple of 3 plus 2 plus 1, and we'll end up with the number of repeats that were in our original multiple of 3. So take the beginning chain and skip 2. 1, 2, and in the third one from the hook we are going to single crochet. I like to use the back ridge, of course. Single crochet, chain 1, and double crochet all in the same chain. So this grouping could be considered a shell of sorts. Okay, so we'll skip 2 chains, skip 1, 2, and in the third one, 1, 2, and the next one we will again single crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So that is the magic sequence there. Skip 1, 2, and in the third one, single crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Okay, 1, 2, skip, oh, I didn't pull that all the way through. Skip 1, 2, and then single crochet, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Remember at the beginning when I chained 12 first. That was 4 repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we are left with 3 chains. 1, 2 is the plus 2 that helps us with symmetry, and then the last one is counts for the turning chain. Remember we had 2 turning chains over here too, so it all balances out. So what I'm going to do now is skip 2 chains, and then instead of putting a full measure of pattern, I'm just single crocheting in that last chain. So this is what we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 repeats of the grouping plus a single crochet over here to end it. And actually we're going to place a single crochet coming back on the other end on this turning chain 1. So it ends up being a nice square little pattern. So for row 2 and all subsequent rows, we will chain 1 and turn. Now make this chain somewhat loose because you're going to work into it on the next row. And then skip the first double crochet, and in the chain 1 space of the repeat below we will again single crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So if you have trouble seeing it, you can spread out your pieces a little bit here and see where the next chain 1 space is, and that's where the next repeat is going to go. Single crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all in that chain 1 space of the repeat that is below it. So you'll be skipping the single crochet and skipping the double crochet and placing the grouping all in the next chain 1 space. So single crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So it is a grid in that they are stacked right on top of each other. They are not offset like bricks. They're more like stacked tall like a tower. And they do have a slanting appearance because you've got a short stitch next to a tall stitch. And then at the end of the row, we're skipping that last single crochet, and in the turning chain 1, we need to remember to place a single crochet. So if there's any mistakes that you're gonna make in this pattern, it's likely at this point where you will accidentally forget to put that single crochet bookmark in the last stitch of the row. Okay? So this is what 2 rows look like. This is a really great I think it's kind of a manly stitch. I mean, it's different than the basic single crochet, but especially in a heathered yarn or a tweed yarn or a dark yarn, this is really, I think, an acceptable stitch pattern that many men would be willing to wear, either in a scarf or a sweater. So again, chain one and turn, skip the beginnings and get to the first chain one space, and you'll single crochet, chain one, double crochet in that chain one space of the repeat. So here's another one. Let's just do another row or two, shall we? I want to give a shout out to some of my new subscribers to the channel. Thank you so much. We have Carlene K, we have Brenda G, we have Doreen S, and we have Sally T. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Remember, at the end of the row, don't forget to add in that single crochet. And can you see it's right here between my thumbs? So it's in that turning chain from the previous row. So make sure you fit in a single crochet right there. Hobie the dog has just sat down next to me with a squeaky toy, so we shall see if he is going to squeak away. It sounds like he is going to squeak away, but hey, he's not barking, so there is that. Okay, let's finish up this row. I'm going to do more stitch patterns for you. Please keep in mind, I know many of you love Tunisian crochet stitch patterns, and more of those are coming up on the channel. Please check out the Tunisian playlist. There's also a special stitches playlist. If I went too fast on these stitches for you, I do have basic stitch videos for right and left-handed for the single crochet and the double crochet. But this has been the Wattle Stitch, W-A-T-T-L-E, and it's very reversible, yay! So I hope you've liked this stitch pattern. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next time.